Hey, what's up? It is Alicia B. and Clay. Hopefully you watched the Michigan Central Station video for touring the 313. What we learned while we were there is that it's not just one building, it's an entire complex.
Exactly, so now we're taking you on a whole new adventure, the Newlab. And we have our girl Catherine here to show us all the good vibes.
So Catherine, talk about Newlab. What is exactly the purpose of all these different innovation buildings here?
As you described, Michigan Central is a 30-acre campus, and Newlab, which is in the old Roosevelt Post Office and Book Depository building, is our center of innovation. We like to call it the engine of the district. Newlab is where we have 240 companies, 30 venture VCs working. It is the heart of the tech infrastructure at Michigan Central.
So what kind of products would come out of Newlab, just that consumers may see?
You have aerial mobility operators working here. I don't know if you remember news about the first electric road that happened maybe about 2 years ago. That's happened right outside of the doors here. So we have a range of companies working here. And we also think one of the things that makes Michigan Central really unique is the infrastructure for startups and companies. For example, if you're a logistics company and you're thinking about testing the charging capacity for your vehicle, you have the charging road. The way we're thinking about beyond line of sight for drone operators, we have a whole operation and staging place to test your drone technology. We have a ton of local startups. As we all know, Detroit is a global city, so our ideas, really play on a bigger stage, and it is actually a place where that can come to life. So we have a ton of local startups operating out of the center.
So we're learning so much about Newlab, not only the startups, but the ventures that are happening here. What programming also happens at Newlab?
This is another thing to keep in mind for Detroiters. We're actively thinking about the pipeline of tech talent that's coming up in the city of Detroit. At the station, we have a youth floor where we have partners like Google, Boys and Girls Club. Code 313, I believe, is the name of the organization that is thinking about drone operations for youth. So in September, we have our Youth Drone Day, helping them understand all of the opportunities that come from that emerging sector.
I love that. So Newlab's helping everybody be their most creative selves.
Yes, and innovative.
So Detroit's known as an innovative city. Is that kind of the spirit behind where this came from? Is to like, hey, let's keep that Detroit innovation to the world out there?
Yes, Ford wanted a front seat towards emerging technology, and honestly, all of manufacturing and auto, we all require that. We look up and sometimes, a lot's happening on each of the coasts, a lot's happening globally, but this investment was made to help make sure that the technology and the innovation and the ideas for, the next 50 years can happen here, and that they have a place to grow.
It's been a fantastic day, just learning so much about Newlab. And the crazy thing is we didn't even learn everything yet.
And they don't even know the things that I pocketed while we were walking around in there, which is awesome.
Don't tell them.
The things I left there.
Uh-huh. Well, if you want to know more about Newlab, you can obviously go to Michigan Central Station's website for more, because we're about to go and figure out what else is happening and being created right here in Metro Detroit.